Thanks so much for tuning in. It is Wednesday evening, December the 14th. This is the evening map. I'm going to do things a little bit backwards. 24 hours ago, this big blue line known as a cold front was way over here with the low pressure system that's way up there. So this is the second cold front that is making us a victim rather of our frigid cold temperatures and wind chills going for tonight, going into your Thursday as well. I don't know how long it's going to last. However, for this evening for Timmins, Timmins is the only active weather spot across my entire viewing area for Northeast Ontario. Lots of snowfall. 5 centimeters of snow has been reported at the airport from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock this evening, while the sky is obscured just like it was last night to 800 feet. Everywhere else, Matheson, Iroquois Falls, Cochrane, Kapuskasing-Hearst, variable clouds with a bit of a clearing trend with inactive weather. The winds have calmed down for the other regions in Northeast Ontario, but the winds are still fairly steady at about 20 kilometers an hour across Timmins. But once this cold front is done going through, the cooler air that is saturated in this large, widespread area is going to infiltrate the northeast of Ontario, and it's going to get cold. If you think minus 30 to minus 35 is cold for northeast Ontario from Hearst right through to Matheson, way up here into extreme northwest Ontario, where we have Pewanik and Wed Dec, Ontario, and other locations way up here, there are some weather warnings in effect of wind chills of nearing minus 45 degrees Celsius. So that's what's going on for tonight. Now, once the snow ends for Timmins tonight, there's a partial clearing trend expected overnight. Not perfectly clear, just partly cloudy, variable clouds if you would. And that's when the mercury is going to start dipping down a little bit. Shifting over to the map that I saw for this afternoon, we kind of talked about this last night, but there's not one, not two, but these three low pressure systems over here, each with their own troughs of low pressure, which is an extension to unstable air, which means that the low is over Ottawa, trough over Toronto, which means that whole distance to travel, it's unstable. Boy, is it ever unstable. If you're talking about regional provincial conditions, a lot of snow squalls, transportation delays across central southern Ontario as well. North Bay Transit reporting delays with their routes. We're looking at partial highway closures between Temagami and Powassan. I believe it's either the northbound or the southbound lane. I think it's the southbound lane that remain closed even to the 7 o'clock hour due to deteriorating weather conditions. Not to mention, there's also a highway closure, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, from Wawa through to Batchewana Bay, just northeast of Sault Ste. Marie. So earlier this afternoon, it was a little bit messy and unstable, but as the cold front goes through, it's like the clearing trend or the cleanup process of Mother Nature's wonderful wintry work, if you would. That's your report for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Snow for Timmins will come to an end. Bundle up, it's going to be cold. Look for those wind chills of near minus 30. And on my Almanac presentation, I'm repeating the coldest recorded value for Timmins for 3 days in a row from the same year. Stay tuned for that and have a pleasant evening.